survivors in the West, meeting here in the conference semifinals, Game 1. Joined by Steve Kerr and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan. And now our starting lineup for Game 1 in what looks to be an exciting conference semifinals. First for the Clippers, John Stockton out there with Carter. They've got Ewing, a 32-point game for him in the win against the Lakers. Then it's Paul George, and it's Willis in at the power forward. And looking at the Rockets, Hill out there with Steph Curry. And patrolling the paint, one of the fiercest defenders in NBA history and former MVP and Defensive Player of the Year. A big ticket, Kevin Garnett. He picked up 27 points in the last win against San Antonio. Then it's Miller, and it's Jordan in at the fourth. So important in a 7-game series to maintain the home court advantage. The fans, the players, the coaches, guys, they know it's all on the line.
Well, I think they're going to win this game, Kevin. I think they might win it big. And this is a team that really plays well on its home floor. And if they can dominate and control the action today, it really sets the tone for this series.
Did I just hear that coming from you, Steve? I mean, that is really a confident statement. I mean, they're opening the series at home. They deserve it, but I'm not with you there in terms of this being a runaway. I think it'll be a lot snugger than you think.
Well, we'll see.
Tip-off goes to Houston. Outside Curry. Miller outside. Passes it to Hill. Right side Hill. 6 on the shot clock. Back to Miller. Fades back. John Stockton with the rebound. Left side George. The basket is good. The assist from Stockton. George has got the first points up on the board here for the Clippers. On defense, the Clippers. Last time they met was in Los Angeles.
You know, when things started to go wrong for them in that game, and things did go very wrong, they just could never get it going back in the right direction.
Steve, there was just no consistency. I mean, that was really the problem with me. Anytime they strung together a couple of baskets, they just couldn't keep the momentum going.
Carter kicks to Stockton. This is to George. He feeds it to Ewing. He's against Garnett. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Ewing's got his first basket.
He got a little room at the rim and laid it in. Great play.
And let's get this update now from Doris Burke, who's across the way on the sideline.
Hey, Kevin, I was able to talk with head coach of the Clippers for just a moment. We talked about the importance of stealing a game on the road, and Coach said they want to come out and set the tone early in this game. He said, quote, if we can come out and take this first game, all of a sudden we're in control of the series.
Thank you, Doris.
Beautiful feed off the bounce to his teammate there. Nicely done.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've had a number of empty ones, a long time without a basket.
I got to find something. You're right.
That's just tremendous. You'd love to see a smaller player who can mix it up inside and handle himself in the paint area.
Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
Guys, he's extremely difficult to cover on the low block. He's skilled. He's got a lot of moves he can go to, and he keeps the defense off balance.
And, you know, the thing he might do better than anything else, guys, is bang the offensive glass. I mean, he really works hard at that.
Good on both. The Rockets have gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. Hill kicks to Garnett. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket's good. He'll go to the line. And he's got his first chance at the line here. And here are the Clippers now. They lead by 4. Stockton kicks to Ewing. Carter. Good ball movement here by the Clippers. Willis, the pass to Carter. Curry meets him. Stockton outside. The 3 from George. The shot will not go. And Houston the other lane. And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. Here's Hill. Accurate with a jumper from the elbow.
Man, a pleasure to watch him work at that end of the floor.
Stockton outside. Carter dishes to Stockton. The pass to Willis. The feed to Ewing. Carter outside. 5 on the clock. The 3 from George. That's good. George has got 5 points so far.
They're off and running. good start here. They've knocked down 4 of their first 5.
Curry kicks to Jordan. Pass to Hill. He's covered by Stockton. Hill passes to Garnett. A leaner. Ewing with the block. They get it back. He lobs up the alley-oop pass, and it's slammed in by Garnett.
You can see the eye contact there. Gave a little nod and then burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
No doubt, Clark. They're teammates with a terrific feel for each other out on the floor.
And what a play to make it a close game, a potential momentum builder.
Miller. They get it again.
And that's 2 fouls for him very early in this ball game. He'll probably have to spend some time on the bench before halftime.
And the Clippers making a change here. Lopez is checked in. Garnett with the screen for Miller. He dishes it to Curry. Launches it. Lays out. And out of bounds as Los Angeles gains possession. And now let's give you a look at the players who have stood out at taking high percentage shots in the playoffs. 5th on the list, Grant Hill.
Well, you always want to shoot a high percentage, and that goes back to the kind of shots you get. But there's no better time than the postseason to knock down most of the shots that you take.
Jordan against Willis. Carter kicks to Stockton. Lopez. Back to Stockton. It's George on the wing. The basket is good. The assist from Stockton. And it's 8 points for Paul George.
You know, there's no better sign of how efficiently a team is operating than their assist numbers. And theirs are fantastic.
It's just beautiful basketball to watch, Clark.
Another miss by Houston. Clippers leading by 6. Carter dishes to Stockton. Outside, George. He kicks it to Carter. Gets it to go. Carter's got 5 points so far.
Their offense already flowing. Some stellar shooting while jumping out to this lead.
Well, high-quality shots, and they've been on target with them.
Houston's gone 0-3 from three-point land. Nothing yet going outside. Hill kicks to Garnett. Makes it off the glass. He's got 9.
You know, he's knocking down his shots today, but it hasn't really translated to the scoreboard yet.
Stockton outside. Feeds to Lopez. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. It's on Kevin Garnett.
You know, even from here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
Yep, pretty obvious. And a good call by the officials.
And look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for Los Angeles.
Boy, the three-point shot has really been dropping for him early on.
And they're sharing the ball, too, which I love. They're piling up the assist. We're seeing great offensive movement.
That's also good. So he hits both free throws.
We're seeing today what makes him one of the best free throw shooters among the league's big men. Beautiful stroke.
Outside Hill. The dish to Jordan. Willis on him. His first shot coming late. And Jordan with a nice inside bucket. Clippers leading by 8. Stockton kicks to Willis. Pass to Carter. Dishes it to George. Back to Carter. Good ball movement here by the Clippers. And Paul George with the 3. George has got 11.
Excellent ball movement there, guys.
Yeah, I think that's what's keyed this run, Clark, because they're keeping the ball moving. Defense hasn't been able to set up.
Now, here is Miller. Looking for his first basket still in this one. Here's Hill. That's short off the rim. Here's the Clippers. They're on a 15-6 run. Outside Carter. The Rockets pull it in.
Nobody near him. He'll normally make that one.
On the wing, Miller. With the lead pass, Jordan. Good. And Miller gets the assist.
You know, the only tough part of that basket for him was getting into such good position. The rest of it seemed easy.
For Los Angeles, they've gone 8 of 10 shooting, coming out very strong. George passes to Lopez. Stockton kicks to George. He's against Miller. from 11 feet away. Count the bucket. And that's 13 points for Paul George.
He shot the ball exceptionally well as they've built this lead for themselves here.
Kicks to Garnett. And that one's drained from the low block.
What a quarter for him at the offensive end. He's ignored the scoreboard and continued to go out there and do his thing.
Back to Stockton. Outside, George. Lopez dishes to George. Stockton kicks to Willis. He passes to Carter. Willis cleans up the mess with the savage put-back flush.
They're really struggling defensively, giving up too many easy buckets.
And they've been on fire offensively as a result, Clark.
Hill passes to Garnett. Garnett is doubled. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it 3.
They have repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid dividends.
Yeah, it sure has, Clark. I mean, with as many points as they've gotten in the paint, they really haven't had to do much on the perimeter.
And the Clippers making a change here. Derek Favors checked in for Lopez. Peja Stojakovic comes in for George. Byron Scott, he's checked in for Vince Carter. And Mike Bibby is subbed in for John Stockton.
Rebounding is going to be the focal point for them in this one, fellas. I can feel it.
Yeah, it's a physical game, and so far the numbers show that they've got the edge on the glass.
That one goes. Count it. He's got 8.
I couldn't have dreamt of a much better start than what they've had here today.
Everything's worked, especially offensively, and what a lead they have already to show for it.
The kid, he's checked in for the Rockets. Here's Harper. Back to Scott. Passes it to Augustus. He feeds it to Harper. Outside, Scott. Back to Harper. Outside, Scott. Shot clock at 6. The kid, that's good. The kid's got his first basket of the night.
You know, they're being very one-dimensional right now, going to the post every time. But if it works, you don't need another dimension.
Well, they're taking this defense to task, quite honestly. Every one of their last 10 points have come in the paint.
And I like that move to the hoop. You use your speed, go around the bigger defenders.
Los Angeles shooting their 5th attempt at the line in the game. That's good from Scott. Rockets trail by 12. Outside, Scott. The feed to Harper. Left side, Rose. Back to Harper. Here's the 3. It's good. This time the assist from Rose. Harper's got himself on the board with 3 there.
Everybody on the floor is hot. Incredible stuff here in the early stages.
Tell you what, both teams playing downhill. Who's going to blink first?
Gets it to go. And the Clippers lead by 11. Houston's gone just 1 of 4 from three-point range here in the first. Outside Rose. And the pass to the kid. Back to Rose. Plenty of space. Here's the kid. Great D that time from Favors.
The defense was ready for him that time, and they had to be. He is so powerful in the lane.
Scott dishes to Bibby. Pass to Stojakovic. He kicks it to Favors. Good. Favors has got his second basket.
Man, how about the dexterity for this big guy? I mean, he is really smooth around the basket.
Scott against Rose. Ilgauskas back to Rose. He dishes it to Harper. Here's Scott. And the 3 off target.
Boy, but he was close, Kevin, to making the defense pay for lackadaisical coverage there.
Yeah, he had a really good look. I mean, he'll knock that down more often than not.
Out of bounds. Houston takes possession. Patrick Ewing's checked in for Kevin Willis. Rockets trail by 13. Harper kicks to Scott. Back to Harper. Feeds it to Rose. The dish now to Ilgauskas. Derek Favors with the rebound. LA's gone 4 of 7 from three-point range so far in the first. Harper against Scott. Pass to Favors. Back to Scott. Good ball movement here by the Clippers. Down to 5 on the shot clock. On the wing, Scott. The 19-foot shot. Shot no good. And the Rockets take it the other way. Harper the pass to Scott. To the middle. Wants to get it to Rose, and does. Harper kicks to Scott. Dishes to Rose. drains it from beyond the arc.
Looked like there was a little confusion there as to who was supposed to be guarding him.
Clippers leading by 10. 4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Back to Ewing. Knocked away. And is out of bounds to the Clippers as the Clippers retain possession. On defense, Houston. Stojakovic kicks to Scott. Passes it to Bibby. 6 to shoot. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Rose dishes to Ilgauskas. And out of bounds as the Clippers gain possession.
That's a poor possession. You just give away the ball with a sloppy pass.
Puts up the prayer. No good. And an overpowering first quarter effort. Already a double. Game 3. And we welcome you back to our presentation of Game 1. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Clippers?
Just the start they wanted to this game. Solid offense. They got good ball movement. Established a nice rhythm.
Yeah, not stagnant at all. Free-flowing and fluid at the offensive end.
Clock at 6.
That's foul number 2 on them. They might not warrant sitting him entirely, but another one before halftime, they could be in some trouble.
Here's Bibby. Takes the lead pass. Ewing. That's good. And it's Bibby with the assist that time. Ewing's got the first points up on the board here in the second quarter for the Clippers. Harper kicks to Rose. He passes to Ilgauskas. Back to Rose. Outside, Scott. Stolen by Stojakovic. The finish. Throws down the breakaway jam.
Boy, I love it. Active hands on the steal, active feet on the fast break.
And Clark power on the dunk.
And guys, this is just too close of a game to be giving the ball up like that and then failing to get back in transition.
Now, here's Scott. He hasn't scored yet. That, I'm sure, will change. Just 5 to shoot. On its way from Rose for 2. Off target with the open look.
An easy look there, but, he misses those once in a while.
And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2. Here are this postseason's dead-eye shooters. These guys have knocked down a ton of shots from downtown. The Clippers have been on target from the free throw line. They're 5 of 5 in that department. DeAndre Jordan's checked in for Houston. He's perfect from the line this time.
Well, you can count on him, can't you? He seems to knock down free throws consistently all game long.
Rose kicks to Harper. Scott. Now the pass to the kid. And that one is stuck right through.
Well, most of all, I just love the work he puts in on the offensive glass. So many of his points come on putbacks just because of sheer hustle.
And he is also a tireless worker under the glass, Steve. More than a few guys have been on the receiving end of one of his elbows when a rebound is up for grabs. He uses his body very well.
And the Clippers decide to take their first time out here.
He did not look too happy about some of the things he saw on the court. So I would expect some changes here.
I think it's the right move, quite honestly. I mean, they just didn't look sharp or at their best out there. So take the time out and give yourself a chance to regroup.
And the Clippers making a change here. Carter's checked in. Now here's Ewing. Fires from 14. That misses off the backboard.
Well-contested shot there.
And that's the key defensively. You've got to make them work for it. Challenge every shot.
The Rockets shooting their third and fourth free throw attempts of the game.
2 shots.
And that one falls for Harper. Brook Lopez is checked in for Los Angeles. Paul George comes in for Peja Stojakovic. And Harper drops them both. Clippers leading by 12. Stockton kicks to George. He feeds it to Ewing. Back to George. Pass to Stockton. Good ball movement here by the Clippers. Backing down is Ewing. And it's wide right. It's off the rim.
Good percentage shot, though. That's one they'll take any day of the week.
Hill kick start.
Already he's looking at his third foul. I think the coach will probably look to sit him down until the third quarter.
You know, I understand that sometimes you just want to sit back and enjoy watching him put up points, but not if you're the defense.
Los Angeles has gotten fewer than half of their three-pointers to go down tonight. They're 4 for 9. And it's Ewing penetrating. Houston making a switch. Curry's checked in. Lopez passes to Ewing. Back to Lopez. Baseline J on the way. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a three-point play.
What a play. The boot plus the harm.
Excellent concentration on the finish. That's big time.
The Clippers have made the most out of their opportunities at the line. They have yet to miss in 7 attempts.
Well, great focus at the free throw line. They're taking care of business.
That's exactly how you keep on the lead. 100% free throws for the quarter. Gotta do it. Now that's finishing your work right there.
Powerful two-hand jam. You're right.
If he's got a few more of those in him, this lead will really start shrinking.
Now here's Stockton. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Lopez, no luck. Rockets trail by 10. Outside Hill. Outside Curry. Carter with the block. Pulls it from the elbow. And it's George finishing it off.
Well, he won that battle, and in general, they're winning most of the battles tonight.
Well, those are some very easy points if you can get them.
Well, and like Clark said, they have been getting them, not necessarily all on putback dunks, but a lot of second chance opportunities.
And the Rockets with possession here after the basket by Los Angeles. Outside Jordan. Kicks it to Curry. 6 to shoot. Takes the 12-footer and hits. Los Angeles leading by 10. Back to George. And there's the feed to Ewing. George. He kicks to Stockton. He dishes it to George. Pass to Lopez. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good. The Rockets have gone 4 of 7 from the field in this second quarter so far. Here's Hill. Feeds it to Curry. The dish to Miller. There's the triple. And it's the Clippers with the rebound. At one point, they led by 16. And Stockton, here we go. And it's blocked. Here's Carter. That is good. Carter's got 7.
Strong rebounding, and he's rewarded with the easy putback.
Rockets trail by 14. Outside Curry. And he knocks down the jumper. Curry's got his second bucket of the night. Clippers have gone 6 of 11 from the floor. Over 50% shooting here in the second quarter. Lopez is screen on Miller. And George kicks to Ewing. Gets the bucket.
Well, it looks like he's finally found his footing in this game. His first quarter was a real struggle, but he's got it going now.
And it's slammed in by Garnett.
Tell you what, Kevin, they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
Mark, that deficit will go away quickly if he does.
And I like the way he capped that drive off, guys, with the one-hand punch.
Now, here is George. He's got 15. Back to Stockton. Vince Carter on the wing. Off target from the wing.
He hit a 3 in the first, but so far has been unable to capitalize here in this quarter. And fellas, in this quarter, he's improved on what was already a very good performance in period number 1.
Here is Stockton. He's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Some nice ball movement by the Clippers. Outside, George puts up a 3. And it's Carter again missing.
Even though he isn't having the best of games from the floor, it hasn't seemed to hurt him.
And he trims the lead to single digits. 6 points for Steph Curry.
Boy, they are passing the ball very crisply right now. They sure are. That's 3 straight buckets that have come off of assists.
Now here is Carter. He has 7. Knocks down the 10-footer. Carter's got 4 this quarter.
Seems like they're on their heels every time defensively because the ball continues to go into the post.
Well, if they don't pick up the aggression, things are only going to get worse. What a game for Garnett. 19 points, and he's still working hard for those rebounds.
Well, that's what he has to do. Solid effort on the glass can be the difference between winning and losing a lot of nights, guys.
The Rockets have gone 4 for 5 from the charity stripe in this one up to now. Kevin Willis has checked in for the Clippers.
In the second quarter, they've had the right approach. Very aggressive, driving, drawing contact, and creating opportunities at the free throw line.
But, you know, if other things aren't working for you, Steve, getting to the foul line can be a good place to start to turn it around.
Now here's Stockton. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for him. Fades. And good on the basket. Book it. Rockets trail by 11. Back to Garnett. And Ewing with the block.
You know, they're not totally dominating the glass, but they're definitely doing enough to keep this lead right where it is.
Well, if you're doing enough good things and you're maintaining at least a slight edge on the boards, you're usually going to be in pretty good shape.
Now here's Stockton. After the miss from Kevin Garnett. Clark dishes it to Ewing. Well, Clark, a clear lane to the basket and the emphatic jam.
And that is outstanding attacking basketball.
Well, he had no choice but to take that one to the bucket.
The Clippers have been a perfect 8 of 8 at the line. A free throw off from Ewing. Rockets have gone 8 of 13 in the second quarter, well above the 50% mark from the field. Here's Curry, and he's knocked off course by the D. The foul call. He'll shoot free throws. Vince Carter picks one up. For Houston, they had put up good numbers at the charity stripe, converting 6 of 7. Free throw good by Curry. That misses, so he splits the free throws. Clippers leading by 12. Carter kicks to Stockton. Pass to Ewing. Hill with it. Back to Curry. 3-pointer. Good, and it's Hill picking up the assist. Hill's got assist number 8 here in this one already.
Well, we all know that Curry is a tremendous shooter, just like his father. Quick release, pinpoint accuracy, deep range. But what I like about Curry is his passing ability. Such a good playmaker and tremendous court vision.
And the thing I like, Steve, is Steph's not just a spot-up shooter. He can create his own shot off the dribble. And he makes tough shots on the move.
Here's Jordan after the made shot from Willis. Shot clock at 5. Offline with the baseline jumper.
That's something they need to do more of. Get after it on the glass. Go get those boards.
Any extra possessions that you can get, either through steals or rebounds, are so critical in this game.
Showing us a little force on that putback there.
Well, there was no way he was going to let that chance slip away.
No, sir.
Now, you got to love his positioning as the shot went up. He anticipated that play.
Puts it up from 15, and the shot falls short this time.
Great defense there. You really have to challenge him at that range.
There's the pass to Jordan. Left side, Jordan. The 11-footer, and it's blocked by Willis. Carter outside. It's stolen by Hill. Back to Garnett. He passes it to Curry. Back to Garnett. Tipped. It's stolen by Carter. And now here's George, the fast break opportunity. Second chance effort, and that's good for 2. Stockton's got 5.
Well, it's obvious the difference in this quarter has been their dominance on the offensive boards.
Yeah, I think you're right, Clark. A lot of second chance points, and they're not resting on their lead. They're really being aggressive and attacking the lane.
Let's take this chance now to show you the list of the postseason scoring leaders. Fifth best, Vince Carter.
Well, he's almost unstoppable. He's got so many different ways he can hurt you and put the ball in the basket. And it seems as though he raises his level during the postseason.
He feeds it to Stockton. Pass to Willis. It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. Carter dishes to George. Back to Carter. Just 5 on the clock. The baseline J. He's again, and they will get the basket here, folks, as they rule goaltending.
He didn't get to that one quite in time, Kevin. Those can be tough to gauge sometimes.
And that call gets an instant reaction from the fans.
Well, that's a whistle that did not go over very well.
We've got 28 seconds left to play in the first half. Kicks to Hill. 16 seconds left here in the second. Rose passes to Garnett. Just 4 to shoot. The Rockets again can't hit. Throws it from deep. No luck. And through one half, it hasn't even been close. Clippers ahead, leading by...
And now, brought to you by Sprint.
From the 2K Sports Studios, I'm Damon Bruce. The playoffs are heating up, and the second round is underway. The Clippers are making it look easy so far. They're looking to make a statement in Game 1 and set the tone for the series. Paul George just having his way against the Rockets. Seems like everything's falling for him. Not sure if he even knows how to miss. For the Rockets, they haven't had the same luck. They're losing the battle on the boards. It starts with wanting to rebound. That's been a problem. A rough first half for Slim. An abysmal field goal percentage. The shot not cooperating. And now back to the game in Houston. Great to have you with us. See you next time.
The Sprint Halftime Report, presented by Sprint.
We welcome you back here to the coverage of the Western Conference semifinals. It's been a clinic from Kevin Garnett.
That'll be important to see, if they can slow him down in the second half here, because so far they have had no answer for him down on the block.
Well, you got to mix up the looks you give him. Bump him out some, front him, play behind, double team him. But right now, he looks unstoppable in the paint.
The Clippers have knocked down 8 of 9 free throw attempts. I'd say those numbers read pretty well. Curry kicks to Hill. Back to Curry. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2. Vince Carter picks one up. The Rockets have gone 7 of 9 from the free throw line tonight. And he knocks down the first one. And both free throws good for Curry. And here is Los Angeles now. Back to Ewing. There's the feed to Carter. Outside for Stockton. 3-pointers off the mark.
That's not his shot at all. Way too far beyond his range.
Curry gets the screen from Jordan. Shoots off the screen. And a minute played as the second half gets going. He dishes it to Curry. Another miss by Curry.
So that's an excellent challenge right there. Good job contesting that shot by the defender.
George against Curry. Stockton outside. 5 to shoot. A baseline J. And that one's good. Stockton's got his 3rd basket of the night.
Whatever their plan was defensively that time, it didn't work. Not if it results in that shot.
Miller outside. Garnett. He's guarded by Ewing. Shot's good. And it's now 23 points for Kevin Garnett.
Great job there, recognizing the mismatch and taking advantage.
They got to put a bigger guy on him. Otherwise, he'll bury those jumpers all game.
Second chance shot. It's rebounded by Kevin Garnett. Garnett's got 4 rebounds in this game. He kicks to Curry. Good, and it's Hill picking up the assist. Hill's got 9 assists in the game. Great passing. Back to George. Pass to Stockton. Willis. Feeds to George. And Slim picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. There's the dish to Ewing. And the call will be against Kevin Garnett. That's his third foul of the game. Here's Willis, and he slams it one-handed. And that's how you exploit a gap in the D, I guess.
Yes, sir. No soft finish there. Major power.
He knows an opportunity for the highlight reel when he sees one.
Outside Curry. It's back to Hill. Miller dishes it to Garnett. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
Good strength there. Just barely off with that attempt.
I don't think you can fault him right there. A lot of contact on that one.
And both free throws good from Garnett. Clippers with the ball. It's a 16-point game. Stockton kicks to Ewing. Garnett with the block. Now here's Hill, the fast break opportunity. Good. 16 points for Steph Curry.
And they made 3 of their first 4 shots here to start this half.
Carter outside. Back to Stockton. Outside, George. Ball's knocked loose. Out of bounds. Houston takes possession. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. Miller dishes to Jordan. Carter against Curry. Outside Hill. Passes to Garnett. A shot. And he sinks the layup. They got on this roll a while ago, and they just haven't looked back.
I'll tell you what I love about him. His ability to finish even while absorbing contact. He is so strong. But even with defenders hanging all over him, he continues to finish at the basket.
And you've also got to love what a forceful low-post defender he is. If he blocks one of your shots, you remember it. He sends them into the stands to make a point.
The kid he's checked in for Kevin Garnett. Here's Hill, and it's good off the back rim and in. Hill's got his second bucket of the night.
Things are really tightening up now, guys. Their offense has become unstoppable.
Not sure where it was before, but better late than never.
The pass to George. And Slim picks up the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game. And the Clippers making a change here. Stojakovic is checked in. And the Clippers have possession. They led the game at 1 point by 20. Here's Curry with the 3. Good. The assist goes to Hill. Hill's got assist number 11 for him here tonight.
Another good look there, and that's his second three-pointer of the game.
Willis, the pass to Stockton. Carter. Back to Stockton. He feeds it to Carter. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own. Carter's got 17. Stockton against Hill. Pass to the kid. He's against Ewing. Here's the kid, and it's off the back rim. No good.
He operates pretty well in traffic, guys, but that was a tough play to finish off.
Here's Stockton. Hits from the high post. And it's a 12-point Clipper lead. The Rockets have gone 6 of 8 on field goal attempts in the third. A 75% clip. Kicks it to Curry. He passes to Jordan. The feed to Miller. The shot misses. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. Stojakovic kicks to Carter. Again, the Clippers. Houston's gotten fewer than half of their three-pointers to go down tonight. They're 4 for 9. Curry against Carter. It's Curry with the drive, and that one's good.
He's really stepped it up this quarter. Looks like he's determined to get them out of this hole all by himself.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Clippers.
Guys, the passing we've seen from them has been tremendous. Very unselfish.
And I love their hustle because they're getting a lot of second chance opportunities just as a result of playing hard.
Byron Scott is checked in for the Clippers. Stojakovic against Scott. The Clippers grab the miss.
You've got to give them a lot of credit for the job they've done on the backboards.
Well, they've done a lot of things right, but I agree with you, Clark. Their rebounding is right there at the top of the list.
Bibby kicks to Willis. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot two.
The offense just getting right to the rim, but at least they saved the layup with the foul.
That's old school basketball rules. I mean, at the end of the day, no easy layups. Earn it from the line.
And this is his second trip to the line in the game. And that one falls for Willis. Los Angeles making a switch here. That one misses. Rockets trail by 12. Scott the pass to the kid. Stolen by Stojakovic. Outside, Scott. Bibby kicks to Scott. He dishes it to George. Teardrop shot. That is good. George has got 17 now. Rockets have gone 7 of 11, a lucky field goal percentage here in the third. Harper kicks to Scott. Back to Harper. Pass to Hill. Bibby covering. 5 on the clock. Fader on the way. They get it back. Goes back up. KG. That's good. Garnett's got 29.
He is feeling a terrific percentage from the field.
Scott kicks to Bibby. Good ball movement here by the Clippers. Here's Willis. Blocked. Harper against George. Harper dishes to Scott. Back to Harper. He kicks it to Garnett. Feeds it to Harper. Scott. And another three for Houston.
That's like a layup for him. He's just wide open out there.
Bibby kicks to Stojakovic. George passes to Willis. It's rebounded by Houston. The kid's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
And that 4th foul might force him to scale back the aggression defensively a little bit. He does not want to pick up number 5.
And Los Angeles with some changes. Ewing comes in for Kevin Willis. And it's Carter in for Byron Scott. Miller against Carter. Back to Ewing. Garnett with the block. 3 on 3. Scott with the ball. George picks him up. Harper kicks to Miller. Now the dish to Garnett. He's against Ewing. And it goes as the official calls the foul. Count it. He'll shoot one more at the free throw line.
He has not lost his focus today. Even when things haven't gone his team's way, he's still bringing it.
Grant Hill, he's checked in for Derek Harper. And George, here we go. Can't cash in from close range.
That's an easy shot there. That's a shot that he should make more often than not.
Hill fires. Good. And Miller gets the assist. 6 points for Hill.
Well, when they desperately needed to get things turned around, they were able to do it. They clawed their way back in.
And they fed off their defense just as much as their offense in putting this run together.
Bibby kicks to Carter. Shot to stop the drought. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming his way.
His switch has definitely been flipped to on this quarter, guys.
For the Clippers, Derek Favors checked in for Peja Stojakovic. And it's Stockton in for Mike Bibby. Hill kicks to Scott. It's rebounded by Stockton. Stockton's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. George. Back to Stockton. That's good. Stockton's got 11.
They haven't been as aggressive from outside as they were in the first half. They're playing smart with the lead. I like that. They're being very selective and deliberate in their offense. That's a good strategy when you're on top.
Hill kicks to Scott. A 3-ball and another 3 for Houston.
The defenders need to talk to each other. The communication lacking there on that three-pointer.
This is to Favors. And that one's good. He's got 6.
Some defensive breakdowns are starting to show up now. Their last 4 buckets allowed have come from very close range.
Giving up these easy chances is going to do wonders for their confidence.
And DeAndre Jordan throws it down.
Up high and down hard with the one hand.
Got a little extra force with that one, didn't he?
I think he's hoping to kind of get his teammates going a little bit, fellas.
Ewing dishes to George. Pass to Stockton. It's stolen by Hill. And oh, here we go. Hill, nobody back. And it's Miller with the jam.
Textbook example there of how to use defense to create offense.
Yes, beautiful transition play after the steal all the way to the basket.
Wasted no time going from defense to offense.
It feels like they're starting to pick up the intensity as the game itself starts to get a little more tight and close.
A nice shot by George. Here's Hill. He's got 6. 1 second left. And Houston again with the bucket.
I'll tell you what, the first half may have been a little slow, but both clubs really picking up the intensity here in the second.
I'll say that's for sure. I mean, things have really ramped up here.
The points coming in bunches as we wrap up the 3rd quarter. It's been a good one. Clippers lead by 5. And will return shortly.
Ladies and gentlemen, H to the...
Game 4 of the Western Conference semifinals. The Houston Rockets go up against the Los Angeles Clippers. It's all happening next Friday.
All right, the 4th quarter of action getting underway. We've had a great one so far with both sides coming to play. Hooked away. It's stolen by Carter. Ahead. And George with the stuff.
Great job capitalizing on that steal and getting the easy points in transition.
Exactly how it should be done after a turnover.
Z's checked in for the Rockets. Rockets trail by 8. Outside Curry. Outside Hill. Both loose. It's going to be out of bounds. The Rockets will retain possession. Shot clock at 6. And Ilgauskas kicks to Miller. Excellent D there from George.
Another strong rebound, just like we've gotten used to seeing from them today.
Yeah, 1 or 2 more of those and this lead will be double digits.
Stockton kicks to Willis. And there's the pass to George. Good D by Miller.
Had a pretty good look at the basket, but defensively they did a nice job rotating, forcing the miss.
Curry. Another shot, and he was fouled in the act of shooting. Chance here now for a 3-point play.
But the defense just looked a little lazy on the glass there.
Yeah, nobody boxing out. That's inexcusable.
Patrick Ewing's checked in for Derek Favors. little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone right now. Stockton kicks to Willis. And there's the call on DeAndre Jordan. And that'll be his third foul so far. And the Rockets making a change here. Garnett's checked in. Carter outside. 6 on the shot clock. Foul call. Looked like the D didn't get there in time, and he'll shoot free throws.
What a great game for Vince Carter in this one. 22 points, and he's done a little bit of work behind the arc. He's got a pair of three-pointers.
Well, the defenders have that in the back of their minds now, too, so they're going to close out on him quicker. That should allow him to use the drive if he wants.
He hits one and misses one, each at the line. Nuggets trail by 6. It's a pick by Ilgauskas. Curry passes to Hill. A fader. Misses off the left iron.
The defense better not make a habit of giving him that shot. I mean, he doesn't miss many of them.
He feeds it to Ewing. Los Angeles with another miss. Houston's gone past the three-point line for 13 of their shots. 6 of 13. Carter with it. Grant Hill covering. Willis. And it's blocked by Garnett. And now the fast break. Hill with the ball. Curry. Good, and it's Hill picking up the assist. And that's now 24 points for Steph Curry.
I'd say that shot was well within his range.
You think so? I mean, I was pretty good from 2 feet and in myself. That's a gimme there.
So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there. The first one falls. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. For those just joining us, fourth quarter here, we're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Left side, Miller. Here's Ilgauskas, and he battles for the ball and gets the second change bucket.
That rebound and the foul kind of typify what he's all about. Just gritty, determined play.
Pass to Ewing. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Ewing's got 4 this quarter.
That's some grit and determination in the post. Essential qualities to have late in a close game.
Exactly. I mean, this is the time to attack on the interior and generate those easy opportunities.
And Garnett misses. Clippers leading by 6. Stockton with it, and it's Miller picking him up. Stockton dishes to Carter, and out and Los Angeles with the triple.
He's starting to heat up from outside. That's his second this half.
Outside Curry. Hill, he's covered by Stockton. Soft touch off the glass.
One of the reasons they're behind is because we haven't seen enough of that. He needs to become a bigger part of the offense.
Los Angeles calls timeout. And during this timeout, I'm sure they'll be hydrating themselves with Gatorade. All the effort out there on the floor. And these timeouts can be such a huge factor in getting a short rest and recharging the battery. Doris Burke has an update for us. Doris?
Thank you, Kevin. The head coach of the Clippers had some words for his team over the break. He likes how they're playing, so simply said, hey, let's keep it rolling. Let's make the most of it and even this series off. We'll see if they can get the job done, Kevin.
And the first one at the line is good. And Stockton drops them both.
Well, you have to like how he's challenging the defense now in the second half. Getting to the line for a lot of free throw opportunities.
Here's Curry with the 3, and the basket good. Curry's got 5 points now this quarter.
What a display of offense we've seen today, and it's only getting better.
But both defenses have been on their heels all day, and it's begun to take its toll.
Kicks it to Ewing. Working on Garnett. Tipped away. It's going by Hill. Oh, and a fast break for the Rockets. Miller, he's guarded by Ewing. Back to Curry. From deep. That's in, coming off an assist from Miller. Now it's just a 3-point Los Angeles lead.
This guy's really flowing with this stroke right now. He hit one earlier, and now he has 3 in this half.
And Willis gets it to go.
Look how well he led him there with that pass.
Houston's gotten off 4 3-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen. Curry kicks to Hill. Back to Curry. And some nice passing there by Houston. Miller outside. Ewing gets the rebound.
Oh, boy, he is just cold as ice. I don't think he's going to be the one to help them cut into the lead.
Carter for 3. The Clippers keep it alive. Ewing kicks to Willis. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Clippers will retain possession. Carter outside. Second shot opportunity. And count it. 2 points with a chance for one more at the free throw line.
And you love the concentration. Gets hit, but stays with the play.
He showed a lot right there. Plenty of concentration, finding a way to get that shot to fall.
Back to Jordan. The feed now to Garnett. He passes to Hill. He dishes it to Curry. 4 on the shot clock. It goes straight through with the switch. Curry's got 10 points now just in this quarter.
Not a lot stopping him here in the fourth. He's now 4 for 5.
Stockton kicks to Ewing. Unloads from 13. No good. The Rockets go the other way with it. Curry passes to Garnett. Curry. They double team Curry. And it's Garnett penetrating. Count it, and the foul. Ewing. And so he's picked up his final foul. And he will sit for the rest of this game.
Well, luckily, they've got some really solid backup. You hate to see a player DQ'd, disqualified due to fouls, but they can do a decent job of replacing his production.
Derek Favors checked in for Patrick Ewing. Los Angeles leading by 3. Carter up top. Into Willis. Goes up to the stripe. Shot is off. Rockets have gone 8 of 14 from the floor here in the fourth quarter. Pass to Garnett. Good. The assist goes to Hill. That's 36 points for Kevin Garnett.
I don't know who was supposed to be on him there, but clearly a mistake by the defense.
Carter dishes to Stockton. George. And the Clippers miss again.
He struggled a little bit in this second half, but remember he hit 3 of those in the first half.
Hill fires, and Houston again with the bucket.
I give them a lot of credit. They didn't quit when they were behind. They really battled back here.
This has been a very impressive rally. The question is, can they keep the pedal to the metal, or will they run out of gas?
Stockton kicks to Carter. Feeds to Favors. Rocket 6. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot. And a moment here to take a look at some of the hustle stats for the Rockets.
Now we've seen them make that extra effort rotating from the weak side, closing out on their airspace, really sending shots back.
They haven't wasted time getting the ball up the court tonight either, and it's resulted in a lot of fast break points.
And the second free throw, good.
They should be in front right now, but he'll be relieved not to have come up totally empty there.
Outside Hill. Back to Jordan. He kicks it to Miller for 3. And it's Stockton with the rebound. Stockton's got 6 rebounds in the game. Passes it to Willis. George. The dish to Stockton. Jordan with the block.
You know, not only is the game neck and tight, but the rebounding battle is too. Extremely close on the board.
Yeah, both teams have really put in a terrific effort down low. And little to no chance of that shot going in.
Yeah, that was a tough one right there.
Carter, the pass to Favors. George. Stockton kicks to Willis. Carter outside. Carter left side. Los Angeles with an heavy miss. The shot by Curry. Here's Miller. Lays it up and banks it in. And the Rockets lead by 2.
Now, you hate to see a guy suffer through a game like this, but his team is winning.
Dishes it to Carter. The pass to Favors. He's against Garnett. Takes it from 10, and that one's good. Houston's gone a disappointing 2 of 6 on three-point attempts here in the fourth. Hill kicks to Miller. He feeds it to Garnett. Pass to Curry. Houston moving the ball around. High, arcing shot, and there's Grant Hill on the assist by Curry.
Boy, has he picked it up in the second half. He's on fire.
Pass to Willis. Kicks to Carter. Knocks it loose. And Curry with the clear path to the hoop. Gets it to go. And it's a 4-point Rocket lead.
All the buckets he's poured in today put them in a terrific position heading into the stretch.
Carter for 3. Rockets with the rebound. Now here is Miller. Puts the lead pass in front of him. Jordan with the bucket.
This seems like they're finding an open lane to the hoop every time down. It's 5 buckets in a row for them in the paint.
Yeah, on the flip side, Steve, defenders have to show more fight on the interior.
And the Clippers call time here. They're down by 6. 1:56 left in the fourth quarter. Here's Stojakovic. He's checked in for the Clippers. Now the feed to Stockton. Back to Carter. He dishes it to George. He passes to Carter. Misses the 3.
It seems like nothing is falling for him this quarter. He's really out of his rhythm.
Curry against Carter. Garnett backing down. The jump hook. It's hauled in by the Clippers. Stojakovic has got his 3rd rebound tonight. George dishes to Carter. Feeds to Stockton. On the money from 12 feet away. Stockton's got 10 points here in the second half. Timeout called the Rockets. They lead by 4. 1:14 left in the fourth. And the Clippers making a switch here. Gortat's checked in. He kicks to Hill. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. And here we go. Carter's got it in the fast break chance. It's hauled in by DeAndre Jordan.
Tell you what, as well as he shot in the last quarter, Kevin, it's a total flip here in this one. He just can't get anything to go in the basket.
Here's Garnett. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up, and 2 shots coming up. And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss. Brook Lopez is checked in for Gortat. And he can't get the second one to drop either. Coming up empty that time. Here's George. And so he draws the foul on the shot. Not tripping the line to shoot 2. And so he's picked up his final foul. And he will sit for the rest of this game. C's checked in for Kevin Garnett. And the second of 2 is good. That narrows the lead down to just 3.
He got them to within 1 possession, but that one miss puts a lot of pressure on them at the defensive end.
Hill kicks to Ilgauskas. Takes the 13-footer. Misses off the right iron. LA's gone into a funk from downtown in the fourth. Only one of their 5 3-pointers has found the bottom of the bucket.
Oh, what a basket, and at the perfect time.
How about the courage and backbone of this guy? Wow.
2 shots.
So the first one drops, and that will put them up by 2. And he Cannot convert on the second. That misses. Los Angeles calls timeout. They're losing by 2. 23 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Guys, your thoughts?
Well, we'll see what they come up with. Plenty of time. If they execute, they should be able to get a good look here.
I agree with you, Steve, but I'd like to see him pound it inside and try to get to the rim.
The Clippers shooting an outstanding 53% for the game. Now Stockton. Back to George. Carter outside. Bullseye! Here's Curry. In low to Hill. It's in!
See the way he times his passes so well? That's a great assist.
For the win. Oh, the all-or-nothing shot. No good. So it's a narrow victory for the Rockets. 4-0